trace a jagged line.
The process of writing For Alice was unique of any of the guest sessions tracks. In every other instance, I knew the artist well in advance. I had done my research and listened to their recordings, and I really tried to tailor-make a song in the background and sound and style of the artists that we brought in. With For Alice, Evelyn made the first collaborative offering. She set out a dozen different percussion instruments in her studio in Scotland and improvised for 80 to 90 minutes. I wrote this over the course of 6 months, and the reason it was so challenging is that there was just such a wealth of information and incredible moments, and I wanted to use all of them. Evelyn Glennie is such a gestural percussionist, such a gestural musician. When she improvises, there's this long-form narrative that's carried from beginning to end, and it's such a natural, organic shape that when I was trying to chop it into pieces and shoehorn it into song form, it was just feeling really disingenuous. And so For Alice was my first attempt at taking one of her improvised thoughts and leaving it completely untouched. There's not been a note that's been changed or a moment that's been shifted in time. And it was just such a thrill to compose in this very different way, or different for me at least. Daniel's lead over top of it just adds this beautiful, ethereal quality that supports Evelyn's playing. In writing the lyric to For Alice, I ruminated on a conversation that I'd had with the vocal lead, Daniel Boyle, where he told us about the final days that he'd spent with his father before losing him to cancer somewhat recently. And while those words and those images were floating through my head, I also came across a short story by Alice Munro called The Moons of Jupiter, about a woman who is coming to terms with the imminent death of her father.
There's something holy, knowing we'll never be here again.
We hope you enjoy the track, and from all of us at Countermeasure, thank you for listening. We invite you to follow us on social media or on any of the major music streaming platforms. Thanks for listening. See you next time.